Good evening. Welcome to our district game number 2 here for Eagan. We're going to be going against Cottage Grove. Eagan won their first district playoff game against Farmington. And we'll see what happens today. We've played this team a few times this year. Looks like we'll have 12 skaters and a goalie. We'll be missing Will Gannon for the game. This one is dumped deep into the zone, picked up here by Jimmy. He's skating across, trying to get it across the blue line. And this one goes back to Beckett behind the net. He gets it over to Titan here. Pushed forward, but not out of the zone. And that goes into the bench for a stoppage here. Eagan's going to come out with second line here. We got, looked like Everett's going to take the face-off with Klenner. We got Prouty. And this one gets pushed up to center. Cottage Grove dumps it deep. Prouty back to get it. Collects it. He falls down. Everett's a nice back check there to pick that up and win that battle. Along the boards with Bo. And picked up by Cottage Grove at center. Prouty breaks up that pass off the glass. And into the Cottage Grove zone here. And a nice play here. Skated in with Caden. He takes a shot. He rang the crossbar. Did not go in. It looked like it was going to go bar down, but popped right back out. Cottage Grove trying to break it out here. Eagan, a nice play to keep it into the zone. Dump deep by Cy. Eagan will get a change here. We'll have Rudolph and Elliott come on here. And Cottage Grove goes back the other way. And this one gets pushed down to Austin. He turns it back. He skates up, looks for a pass, dumps it off to Elliott. He can't quite handle that one. Pushed deep into the Eagan zone here. Rudolph back, swoops it back the other way. And Cottage Grove dumps it right back in to the near side boards here. Cottage over there with Rudolph. They're trying to get the puck open here. Some help there by Elliott coming in. Still loose. And Cottage Grove still in some skates here. Rudolph sweeps it, backhands it to Cottage. Tries to get it back to Rudolph here. And nice play there by Prouty to break that up here. He comes across the center, across blue. Gone to the circle. He looks for a pass. He crosses it. A rebound and goal! Ethan Rudolph from Prouty. And Eagan takes their 1-0 lead here. And we're going to have Jimmy, Bo, and Everett come on with Beckett and Titan in the back here. This one gets pushed forwards. Cy picks it up. Here he comes. He dumps it deep. This one bounces out in front. Picked up by Cottage Grove there. Cottage Grove off the boards and up and out. This one goes to Beckett. He backhands it towards Bo's direction. Cottage Grove picks it back up. Regroups. And nice play there by Titan to break that rush on for Cottage Grove. Beckett comes up. He's skating hard. He's across the blue line. He's going deep. And he's looking to cross. Puck's loose in the crease and it gets swept to the corner. Bo is in pursuit there. Cottage Grove, high puck, fly it out of the zone here and all the way down. And we'll have an icing on Cottage Grove with 10:48 left, 1-0 Eagan. And we're going to have Elliott, Klenner, and Rudolph come on with Prouty and Austin in the back here. This one gets pushed over to the side. Cottage Grove has it. Try to clear by Prouty. Takes a quick shot. It's rebound. It's open. Oh, Eagan just couldn't put away that rebound there, but it was Puck was loose there for a moment. This one gets pushed to Elliott. Here comes Rudolph and Klenner. Over to Klenner. No, it just went right across his stick there. Prouty comes deep. He's trying to keep it in. He's kicking it. He kicks it forward to Rudolph. Rudolph in the corner. He's battling, trying to push the puck loose. Oh, a centering. And here it looks like Cottage Grove is going to be able to clear the zone up to center. It's a 3-on-2 here by Cottage Grove. He comes in, he backhands, and they score. Cottage Grove out the backhand ties this one up 1-1. 9:53 left in the first. Short side goal given up there. We got Kalashi, Everett, and Bo coming on. Beckett and Laurent in the back. And Titan in the back. This one gets pushed forward by Cy. Still at some skates. Comes out to Titan. Throws it to the far side boards, trying to get it over to Bo. He falls down. Cottage Grove puts it in the zone. This one comes to Titan. A nice pass there, but Kalashi couldn't handle that. And that goes all the way down. And we're having icing on Eagan. Elliott to take the face off here with Rudolph. He gets it over to Rudolph. Bounces out the boards. And Cottage Grove puts it in the middle. In some skates still. A shot, a goal. And Cottage Grove takes a 2-1 lead here with 9:22 in the first. And we're going to have Everett, Kalashi, Bo come on with Austin and Prouty in the back. Here comes Cottage Grove. Across center, a quick shot. Save Brody, and he's going to cover it. And Everett going to take the face off here. He pushes it over to Kalashi's side. And this one gets pushed behind the Eagan net here. Caden Austin picks it up. He backhands it over there. Cottage Grove guy centers it. Oh! He had a guy there, and Cottage Grove couldn't capitalize on that turnover here. This one gets pushed back in. Prouty has it up to Kalashi. He turns it up. He skates it up and in and dumps it deep. And Cottage Grove switches it back the other side. Prouty's in there to break it up. He goes deep. Side, a good switch there. Has a centering attempt there. Comes right through across the middle here. This one comes out to Cy, and he loses it. And it's out of the zone. Austin's got to try to dangle it there, but here comes Cottage Grove back the other way. Across the blue, he centers it, and Brody has it, and then he loses it. And a slapper coming in. Glove saved Brody. With 8:15 left in the first here. Still 2-1 Cottage Grove. Rudolph, Elliott. Come on. A quick shot there. And it goes, squirts to the far side corner. Rudolph can't get it out of the zone. Here comes Cottage Grove with a quick shot. Steered away by Brody. Beckett around the back. He turns. Pushes it back the other way. Bounces right to a Cottage Grove player here. And this one gets pushed back. Titan back to pick it up.
Get there, Cole!
He's trying to get it over to Klenner. The near side. Klenner's got it. And he turns it back the other way. Pushes a pass over to Elliott. Elliott chips it forward. Elliott and Rudolph come down, and it's out of the Cottage Grove zone. And Cottage Grove trying to dangle it, and they get taken away there. Pushed behind the net. Elliott's over there, and he falls down. Back it around. He collects the puck. He's looking for a pass. He shoots it over to Rudolph, and Rudolph overskates it. Cottage Grove dumps it deep again. This one gets pushed around in front. Cottage Grove winds up, slapper, and doesn't get much on that one. Here comes Elliott. He's across the blue line, and he dumps it deep. Cottage Grove picks it back up. Eagan will get a switch here. Got Jimmy coming on with a nice poke check there with Bo and Everett Sy out there. Back to center. Cottage Grove turns it back. They enter the zone. Poked out of the zone there by Eagan. Back to center. And Cottage Grove goes deep into the Eagan zone, all the way down to Austin in the corner. He pokes it forward to Bo. Bo out the boards. And this one gets centered, but no one's home for Cottage Grove. Sy trying to get it out of zone and dumped deep again by Cottage Grove here. Austin in the corner, far side corner, goes up to Bo. And he's able to get it out of the zone. Cottage Grove moves it around. And then they dump it deep again. Cottage Grove defenders will come off for a switch here. Austin has it in the far side corner. He's skating it up. He's got Sy with him. Cross ice pass to Jimmy. He goes out the boards trying to bank it up to Sy. And now he dumps that deep. And Sy's going to come off for a change here. Elliott's coming on. Bo is in the far side corner trying to get possession of the puck here. This one comes up to Prouty. He takes a shot, gets deflected. And still not out. Prouty dumps it again. Oh, what a pad save there by Cottage Grove. Nice play by Prouty to keep it in the zone. And they finally get it up and out to center. Pass up the middle, intercepted there by Bo. He dumps it, and it's into the zone. It's like Elliott dropped his stick. Here comes Kalashi on a line change here. Rudolph pokes it free. And he can't quite hang on to it. Oh, he's got Elliott who tries to take a quick shot. Up and out there by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove across the blue line. And a backhand attempt goes wide. Kalashi picks it up. A shot save, Brody. Prouty dumps it behind the net. Cottage Grove with a shot from the point. A rebound. And that gets deflected wide. Kalashi around the back, the other side, trying to get it to T. Pushed up, but not out by Prouty. Dumped deep again by Cottage Grove. Prouty in the corner. Like that. And a shot saved by Brody. T's on it. He throws it up. And a trip there, not called. This one comes out Kalashi and Rudolph on a 2-on-1. And they can't connect on that. This one gets pushed all the way down, and that'll be an icing. .346 left. Still 2-1 Cottage Grove. 10 shots for Cottage Grove, 4 for Eagan. The Sy's coming on to take the face-off here with Bo. And we got Laurent and Titan in the back here. Klenner, I think, is the other one on there. This one gets pushed back to Laurent. He tries to sweep it over to T. Oh, and he's unable to keep it in the zone. Bo comes over. And the outside on Eagan will have a neutralized drop here. And we'll have same lineup out there. Side Klenner and Bo. This one gets pushed over to Bo. Everett dumps it deep. He's trying to beat the guy. He's got some speed in there. He leans forward. Kind of gets bumped off the puck. Cottage Grove back the other way. And they push it up to center. And they're in the zone, but they're offsides. Eagan will have Prouty and Austin in the back now. Same offensive line here. Everett side pushes it forward. Cottage Grove turns it back. Caden's got it. He throws a cross ice pass. It goes through out, and I got Everett side a 2-on-1 here. He takes a shot. Pad save. Cottage Grove. Bo over there to try to poke it free. Someone gets pushed, but not out. Now it's out. Klenner is out there, and he can't quite pinch him off on the boards. Centering attempt poked up by Prouty. Popped it straight up there. Here comes Prouty. Off the boards hard, up to center. Elliott trying to forecheck here. Egan's going to get a change. And we got Everett, Rudolph, and Jimmy out there. And it's out, and Austin has no option but to throw it into the zone for an offside there by Eagan. Eagan will come out with Jimmy. It'll be Jimmy, Ethan, and Elliott out there with Titan in the back with Beckett Laurent. Elliott tries to push it towards the boards. This comes out to the defenseman. He gets it back and forth there. Oh, and Rudolph almost picked the pocket there. This one comes out to Jimmy. He loses it. It's Turkle back off the boards here. And it looks like Rudolph will be forechecking here, trying to get the puck loose here. Cottage Grove around the other way. And Elliott's in the corner, has it. He loses it. Cross ice pass there by Cottage Grove, doesn't find it. Tighten off the boards, trying to get it over to Jimmy there. And Cottage Grove skates it back the other way. All the way down, and he loses it there. And puts one across the middle there. No one connects on that one. And we got Beckett and an Ethan coming down, a 2-on-1 here. A shot. Oh, he hit the pipe. Rudolph rings the bell. But no, it does not go in. Back the other corner. And still a scuffle there. Two Eagan players trying to get it. Comes back to Laurent. He tries to dump it deep, and this one gets pushed out. Ring the bell. Ring the dinner bell. Good chance here for Eagan on a 2-on-1 play there. Just 59 seconds left in the first here. We'll have Kalaji, Everett, and Bo come out with Prouty and Austin in the back. This one gets pushed over to Kalaji. To Prouty. He tries to get it up. Here comes Cottage Grove. And they come down. A shot. Save. And that's in, I think, Brody's pad somewhere. He'll find it sometime. It did not go in the net, so 43 seconds left here. 11 shots Wolfpack and 5 for Eagan. Everett side pushes it over, and that's not out yet. Cottage Grove pushes it to the middle, but no one's home, and that's up and out. 35 seconds left. Cottage Grove gets it in the zone, a shot on goal, and swept to the near side corner by Brody. Another shot steered away by Brody with the stick. Comes out to Austin. He makes a little toe drag there. Here comes Cottage Grove with a quick shot, and it bounces, and it goes behind the net. And to the other corner, 7 seconds left. Bo pushes it up to the point. Push back deep, and that's going to be it for the first period here. All right, start a second period here, 14 minutes here. Your Eagan Wildcats will be scanning left to right. Cottage Grove right to left. We're going to come out with Rudolph Bauman and Jimmy out there, or Klenner, excuse me. This one pushes up. And Elliott, now it's finally dumped in by Eagan. Up to center. Beckett collects it. Off the boards. Over to Klenner. Beckett gets it back. And now he's skating it up across the blue line. Comes sweeping across. He tries to put a shot. Stick steered away by the Cottage Grove goalie there. Cottage Grove pushes it across ice. And here comes Cottage Grove. A shot. Save Brody. Beckett behind the net. He gets it over to T. T up the boards, trying to get it over to Elliott. Cottage Grove has it in a skate. And this one comes out to Titan. He tries to clear it out. Can't. And a block there by Beckett. He pushes the puck. It's in the air. And Cottage Grove turns it back the other way into the zone. Lauren in the corner. And Cottage Grove comes out with it. They cross ice it. Picked off by Rudolph. He pushes it up. He's got Jimmy racing to it. And he's trailing the play. Oh. And they're going to call it just icing, just barely. Jimmy almost had that. He was close. Good hustle there by Jimmy. He must have ate his Wheaties today. He was hustling hard on that one. All right, we're going to have Bo, Cy, and Jimmy on with Prouty and Austin in the back. 12:36 in the second left. Looks like a goalie malfunction here. Some equipment they're trying to fix is something's wrong with one of the Cottage Grove goalie pads here. It's got a little delay here.
Oh, set it up.
Looks like Cottage Grove only has one goalie, so they won't be able to swip them out quick until they get this equipment malfunction taken care of here. All right, I think the goalie's got the malfunction fixed here. All right, we'll bring it down for a face-off in the Eagan zone here. Everett Side will take this face-off here. He gets it over to Jimmy. Jimmy gets pushed to the corner. Here's Prouty. He's behind the net. He's got Bo on the side. He's still skating it. Now he dumps it, but not out of the zone. Now he gets it out. This one comes out to Zy at center. He gets pushed off the puck at center ice. Over to Jimmy. He pops it towards the center. And this one comes out to Bo. He's got a little speed. He takes a shot, goes to the far side corner. Everett Side in there. He centers it right to a Cottage Grove player. Cottage Grove skating hard across the other way to the center. Backhanded attempt covered by Brody. We're going to have a penalty on Eagan here, so Cottage Grove, I think, is going to go into Cottage Grove will go on a power play here. And that'll be on Prouty here. So what? Minute and a half power play for Cottage Grove here. Bauman, Kalaji come on. Cottage Grove collects it. They've got possession to the D, to the point. A shot, pad, save Brody. T tried to race forward to the puck and couldn't quite win the race there. Cottage Grove controls a shot. Another save by Brody. T off the boards. He gets it up to Elliott. And Elliott loses it. Cross ice pass there. Cottage Grove with a shot. Goes wide. Elliott to the corner. This gets pushed back to the Cottage Grove D. He steps in. Passes it behind the net, Cottage Grove. And we're going to have another penalty here. Cottage Grove scores on the power play. There's another penalty, though, coming. I didn't see the refs are going to talk this one over here. And there's going to be a penalty on Laurent. Prouty will get out of the box after the power play goal there. So we're going to have a 5-on-4 advantage again for Cottage Grove here. (3-1) Cottage Grove with 11:11 left in the second here. Cottage Grove dumps it deep. Austin, they're going to call an icing here. It was close, but they said he wasn't over the center. Oh, maybe there was something else on the play. It's like going back down. Maybe there's a high stick or something, but it was. It's going all the way back down to Cottage Grove end here. Minute 22 left on the penalty here for Eagan. And this one, Elliott trying to get position there. Cottage Grove comes out with it. Pass up. And this one's coming on to Brody. He'll sweep that aside to Caden Austin over here. Rudolph pushes it back to Austin behind the net. Austin sidesteps a player. He's looking to get it out of the zone here. And Cottage Grove maintains it. A quick shot deflected wide. Rudolph to the corner. He backhands it towards the back of the net. This one comes out to Prouty. He puts a banker out. Cottage Grove with a shot. Gets blocked there. And Rudolph tries to poke it free. Can't. So gets pushed to the middle. Cottage Grove on a backhand. Still loose. Behind the net. Cottage Grove turns it back. A centering attempt. Comes out to Prouty. On this one, pushed back by Bauman in the corner. Rudolph's in there. Here comes Rudolph. He's out with the puck. He's got Austin with him. Ethan across the blue line. He's still going. No call there.
Get up! Get the puck out!
And Cottage Grove pushes it up. They're going to have a breakaway here. Cottage Grove with a shot save. Brody, a rebound attempt. In the corner, Kletter trying to battle. Bo comes over, takes a poke. This one comes out to Prouty. Prouty and Rudolph coming up. He pushes it over to Rudolph. Rudolph across the blue line. Comes out to Bo. He takes a shot. He scores! Billy Donovan! Nice play there to win that free puck. And Eagan closes the gap 3-2 here. 7 shots, Eagan 21, Wolfpack here. 9 minutes left in the second.
Wolfpack, let's go!
Poked ahead there to Titan, up to Zai. He pushes it over to Klenner. Laurent tries to get it in the zone. Still loose. Zai tries to turn and dump it. Cottage Grove's there. Now they enter the zone. Pushed deep there by Eagan. Pushed aside by the goalie into the corner, far side corner. Zai trying to poke it free here. Cross ice pass there by Cottage Grove. Laurent backhands it. And Cottage Grove brings it to the middle. Turn. A shot steered away by Titan. Now he tried to get it to Bo. Up to Laurent. He gets a nice poke check there by Cottage Grove. Titan's got it. They're gonna call a check from behind there.
Wolfpack, play your game. Let's go.
And we're gonna have Jimmy, Elliott, Caden Austin, and Prouty come on. Cottage Grove will go back on the power play here. And Cottage Grove centers it. Prouty thwarts that attempt. Prouty behind the net to the corner. Prouty in the corner. Try to get it up to Elliott Bauman. He gets it out of the zone. This one comes over to Jimmy. He's across the blue line. Cottage Grove. Here comes Cottage Grove up to the blue line. And a shot just goes high and wide. Over to Jimmy's side. Jimmy and Prouty in the corner. Jimmy comes out with it. He's got Elliott. He pushes it over to Elliott and bounces off his stick to Cottage Grove. They turn it back. And they enter the zone. A shot whiffed on by Cottage Grove. This one gets pushed to the middle. Another quick shot there by Cottage Grove and covered by Brody. 7:15 left in the second here. We're going to have Kalashi, Rudolph, and Laurent come on. We're going to have good job by Brody here. We're going to have Noah McPherson come in for goal. 37 seconds still left on the Cottage Grove power play here. Looks like Rudolph will take the face off here. Pushes it over to the near side boards. Cottage Grove, oh, he can't handle it. A little forecheck here by Rudolph. Oh, he got a piece of it, but couldn't quite get it. Pushed up to center by Cottage Grove. They come across. A centering attempt. Cottage Grove couldn't handle it there. Cottage Grove to the corner. They push it back to the point. Across to the other side. A shot. Save McPherson. 6 seconds left in the Cottage Grove power play here. And we're going to have Donahue come on with Elliott. Prouty and Laurent in the back. Elliott will take the face off here. It's caught in some skates. Stalemate here. Poked up, and Cottage Grove took a shot but went wide. Prouty to the corner. He kicks it, pushes it behind the other way. Over to Laurent. He loses it. Gets it back. Now he pushes this over to Klenner. Cottage Grove with a quick center attempt there that no one was there. This one's picked off here. Klenner's got it. He's there with Donahue. He dumps it deep. Smart play there. Donahue, he centers it. Klenner's there trying to get a stick on it. Donahue back behind the net. He's still jockeying for position here. Bauman and Klenner come in there trying to get the puck loose. This one comes out to Cottage Grove, and now they're outside the zone. Up to center. A shot goes wide behind the net. Pushed over there by Laurent. Donahue trying to battle over there in the corner. Cottage Grove still trying to get possession. It's a scrum over here. And still loose. This gets pushed to the corner. Cottage Grove cuts it back to the middle. Can't connect on the pass there. Cottage Grove behind the net the other way. And this will be picked up here. Austin across ice. He's got Donahue. Now he dumps it deep. Egan's going to get a change here. We're going to have Jimmy, Rudolph, and Cy come on. Egan's got 3 guys down in the zone already here. A cross ice pass. And Cottage Grove pushes it deep in the zone here. Laurent pushes it over to Austin. Austin sidesteps. Trying to break it out. And Saya, they're trying to pick it up. It's still in the middle. This comes poking out to Rudolph. Rudolph's going to get by this guy. He comes down. Still got it, and he loses it. Goes behind the net. Oh, he gets it back. A shot, save, rebound. Oh, it goes behind the net. Cottage Grove picks it back up. And they dump it, and that's going to be an icing. 4:18 left. 3-2 Cottage Grove. 23 shots by Cottage Grove, 8 by Eagan. Eagan will get a change here. They're going to have Donahue, Bauman, and Kalashi come on here. And Laurent and Stricker in the back here. This one gets pushed to the near side corner. Cottage Grove sweeps it. They put it in front. Kalashi, he just off the side of the front pole there. Donahue's got it behind the net. He's still looking for a pass. He pushes it to the middle. Oh, a nice play there. Circle back by Donahue. He gets it over to Laurent. Laurent trying to get a shot, can't. And Cottage Grove and Laurent come down. Laurent gets a piece of that one. This one goes back behind the net. Stricker's over there. He's going to try to turn it back the other way. This one gets pushed over to Laurent. Laurent up the sideboards to Kalashi. Kalashi sweeps it around. 3-on-2 here for Eagan if they hurry. Nolan comes down. He circles. He takes a shot off a skate. Goes to the corner. Still in the corner. Cottage Grove cross-ice pass. Got Laurent and Stricker back there. And Titans trying to sweep it up to Elliott at blue ice, at the blue line here. Donahue over there to help out. This gets pushed to center. And here, a nice poke there by Donahue. Cottage Grove maintains control. They circle back. A pass across this cross-ice pass there. Elliott breaks this pass up, and he dumps it out to center, up across the blue line. No icing here. And Eagan will get a change here. Size coming on. And we're going to have an icing on Cottage Grove here. 2:33 left in the second here. We're going to have Rudolph's Everett Sy, and we're going to have Caden Austin and Prouty in the back here. This one gets pushed up to Austin. He loads. He takes a shot. Blocked by Cottage Grove. Side of the corner. He tries to push it back to Austin, but it's picked up by Cottage Grove there. And this one's at center. Cottage Grove gets the puck. Prouty tries to push him out. Austin has it in the corner. Off the boards. Up to Zy. He pokes it out as his own. And Zy gets position here. Here comes Zy. Everett Zy. Oh, and he got it poked in the corner here. And Zy has it. He sweeps it around. Austin pushes it down deep. There's going to be a penalty on Rudolph here with 1:51 in the second. Cottage Grove will go back on the power play. And Cottage Grove wins this one. They go to the near far side corner. They turn it back. They're looking for a pass. They center it. Deflected there. A rebound. Noah with the save. 1:19 left in the power play. 1:39 left in the period. And this one, Bauman's caught in his skates here. A scrum there to get the puck loose. Jimmy comes out with it. He flicks it, and he gets it out. Cottage Grove have to reset here. And they say that's good. Cottage Grove skates it back in. Pad save there by Noah. Push to the corner. Austin over. He gets it. He dumps it forward up to Bauman. Bauman gets it over to Jimmy, and he takes a shot, deflected, goes on. A little dangerous shot that they had deflected there. And Cottage Grove has it in their own end here. Here comes Cottage Grove, skating across the blue up to center. Back across into the zone. Prouty pokes it loose for a minute there. A centering pass got stuck, cleared away by Prouty. All the way down, 41 seconds left in the period with 19 seconds left in the power play here. And this one gets pushed over to Prouty. He cuts it back to center. 30 seconds left in the period. Oh! And that's going to be an icing. And they don't call that penalty. It was a check from behind there on Prouty. 20 seconds left. Austin pushes it forward. It gets loose. Cottage Grove comes up with it. They're across the blue line. Up to center. And they push it back to the D. He takes a shot that goes wide. Sweep around by Cottage Grove. Gets pushed up to the middle. Still loose. Covered by Noah. And that's the end of the period. You want to pause that? All right, we're going to start the third period. 3-2 Cottage Grove with 14 minutes left here. 27 shots for Cottage Grove and 12 for Eagan. Eagan will come out with Donahue, Kalaji, and Bauman, and Stricker and Laurent in the back. This one gets pushed over to Kalaji. He's tied up there by Cottage Grove. Comes back out. Kalaji loses an edge. Cottage Grove pushes it deep. Stricker back there. He throws it around the other side, trying to find Donahue. Donahue off the boards. He collects it back. Here he comes. Up to center. He turns it. Now he dumps it deep. Cottage Grove behind the net. Nice play there by Laurent. This comes out, and now they get it out of the zone. Cottage Grove pushes it in. Cross ice pass doesn't connect. Laurent to the corner. Laurent pushes it over to Donahue. Donahue's got it. He goes off the boards, and it's not out. Cottage Grove does a nice job keeping that in the zone. Laurent pushes it over to Elliott. Oh, he lost his balance and couldn't get the pass over to Kalaji. Laurent off the boards. Cottage Grove to the corner. Skate behind the net. He's looking for a pass. He's still got it. And now he dumps it deep. This one goes back to Elliott. Elliott's got it behind the net. And Laurent takes it back the other way. He loses an edge. Center attempt there by Cottage Grove. Another steered back by McPherson. Cottage comes out with it. He's up to blue line. Got Rudolph on the far side. He comes all the way across. He takes a shot. Save. Rudolph can't quite get the handle there, trying for a rebound that got kicked out. Cottage drove a cross-ice pass. Comes out to Prouty. He's off. He banks it off. And Everett Size in there. This one comes up to Klenner. Rudolph behind the net, trying to get some started here. This one gets pushed over to Zai. Cottage Grove gets control. And Cottage Grove trying to dump it deeper. Zai's there. Over to Rudolph. Here goes 2-on-1. Rudolph and Klenner. Here they come. And Cottage Grove is able to stop that 2-on-1 attempt. A shot wide there by Cottage Grove. Over to Klenner. Or excuse me, Austin. Austin and Rudolph. Oh, I guess got caught in a skate, dumped deep. Eagan is going to go back and get a change here. Donahue coming on. Jimmy on there. And Austin has it. He dumps it towards the net. Oh, it's deflected there onto the goalie. He steers it wide. Jimmy to the corner with Elliott. Behind the net. Donahue has it. He goes, pushes it towards the goalie there. And Cottage Grove comes out with it. Cross ice pass there. Tipped up. Prouty controls it. He throws it deep. Bauman, Jimmy, and Donahue trying to get a forecheck here. Pushed up. Donahue gets a piece of it, but loses it. Cottage Grove, 2-on-1 for Cottage Grove with Prouty back. A shot goes wide. A centering attempt covered by McPherson with 10:27 left. Still 3-2 Cottage Grove here. And we're going to have Kalaji, Sai, Rudolph, Stricker, and Laurent. This one gets pushed back to Laurent in the corner. He backhands it towards Kalaji. Cottage Grove centers off a stick. Cottage Grove hits it into a bunch of skates. Laurent comes out with it. Cottage Grove behind the net. And Laurent has it. He pushes up to Rudolph. Rudolph comes down the middle. He's got Kalaji. He tried to center it, but gets cut off the puck here. Cottage Grove back the other way. Cut in. They tried to center it. Steered away by McPherson. Up and out there by Cottage Grove. Rudolph trying to get a forecheck on here. Cottage Grove up to center. And dumped deep onto McPherson. And he doesn't know where it is, but it's in his pad somewhere, I think. 9:29 left in the third. Eagan looking to try to tie this one up here. We'll have a face-off in the Eagan zone here.
Go, Wolfpack, set it up. Come on, Cole.
And I got Bauman going to take the face-off here with Donahue over there and Austin. Cottage Grove to the point. A shot, and it doesn't find the mark, goes behind the net. Cottage Grove behind, back the other way. Cottage Grove to the point. A shot. Oh, and it goes up. Pad save there by McPherson. Klenner tries to poke it. Loose. It goes pushed all the way to the other side. Austin along the boards to Donahue. Donahue up and out. Here comes Cottage Grove across the blue line. And they dump it deep. Austin to the far side corner. Pushes it on to Elliott. He can't handle that pass. Bauman at center. He turns, gets it in the zone. And it gets pushed up and out. Prouty takes it up. Cuts it towards the middle. Dumps a shot on goal and covered by Cottage Grove. 8:32. We'll have a face-off down in the Cottage Grove zone here. Line change for Eagan here. We're going to have Rudolph, Sai come on. Stricker and Laurent. and Jimmy's going to be out there. This is a good opportunity for Eagan if they can get the puck back to Laurent. He's got a hard slap shot here. We can possibly get a shot on goal here. This one gets pushed to the corner. Cross ice pass there, out of the zone. And Cottage Grove can't quite handle it. They push it in the zone. This one gets pushed out to Zai. He skates with it. Not out. Titan has it. He banks it off the boards up to Zai. Zai sweeps it deep, and that's going to be an icing on Eagan. Uh, 31 shots for Cottage Grove, 15 for Eagan. We got to win this face-off here. This is an important face-off here for Cy to win. Pushes it over. Pushed on there. Nice deflection there by Laurent to stop that shot on goal. Laurent up to Rudolph. He tips it into the zone. Cottage Grove to the corner. And Cottage Grove skates it up. This one goes out to Laurent. Off the boards here. Rudolph tries to sweep it in. Cy picks it up. It's got Rudolph. Passes over. Rudolph. He scores! Everett Cy to Ethan Rudolph. Tie it up. 11:36 left in the third. We got Jimmy, Everett, and Rudolph out there with Prouty and Austin. Pushed up to Cy. He skates it in the zone. He's pushing it in. Cy around the corner. A pass that goes out to Austin. He can't handle it. It goes out of the zone. Backhanded up there. Rudolph picks it up. He dumps it in. Cottage Grove trying to break it back the other way. Cottage Grove up the center across the blue line. Poked away there by Prouty. A shot on the McPherson. It's loose. A follow-up shot by Cottage Grove. And Cottage Grove scores. 4-3 with 6:54 left. Looked like there could have been a possible interference call there, but the refs are not letting that. They're going to call that a goal. A lot of guys in the crease there on that goal. This one gets pushed back to Cottage Grove. They turn it up. Nice play there by Kalashi. It's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Bauman's trying to get wide. Kalashi with a shot. A goal! Nolan Kalashi ties this one up. 4-4 with 6:38 left. Back and forth we go with 6:38 left. Bauman picks it up. He's trying to get it over to Donahue. This one gets Cottage Grove comes back the other way. Shot, save, McPherson. And we're going to have Klenner, Cy, and Rudolph come back on. Austin and Prouty in the back. This one gets pushed back to Prouty. He backhands it towards Klenner. Still fighting for the puck here. Cottage Grove backhands it to the point. A shot. Prouty ends up not trying to clear it, but can't clear it. Nice forecheck there by Zaida. He almost... Cottage Grove behind the net. Rudolph trying to hassle him here. To the other point. A shot goes wide. Bounces high out the corner. Rudolph over there. He dumps it up. And it will have an icing there on Eagan.
Go, let's go.
5:45 left in this one. Close one here.
Come on, Lexi.
Next goal might win this one.
Set it up. Here we go, Wolfpack. Set it up.
They're going to stick with Rudolph Sy and Klenner out there, and Laurent and Titan on the back. This one gets pushed over to Titan. He pushes out the boards. It comes out to Wolfpack. A shot. Pad save. Covered there by McPherson. Nice save by Noah. That jumping puck. He saved. Ended up saving the day there for Noah. Beautiful save there. We're going to have Jimmy come on with Bo and Elliott. This one gets pushed to the corner. Cottage Grove takes a shot, goes behind back the other way. Centered by Cottage Grove. Jimmy's back there trying to fight for the puck. This one comes out to T along the boards, and it's up and out. Cottage Grove to center.
Go with it, go with it.
And dumped back down by Cottage Grove. Laurent picks it up there. He cuts it in the middle. Still got it. Across the blue. He's going to bring it down. Laurent to the middle. Oh, I thought he might take a shot there. And Cottage Grove back the other way behind the net. Jimmy over there and Bo trying to knock it free. Cottage Grove up to the Bauman with a nice play to keep it in the zone here. He pushes it back to the corner. Cottage Grove behind the net. They're trying to break it out. Nice play by Austin. He pushes a shot, but it gets blocked there by Cottage Grove. Nice play by Prouty to keep it in. And this one finally gets pushed out of the zone. And they're going to have there's going to be a penalty on Eagan for a trip. And this one gets pushed to the center. It'll be a Cottage Grove power play with 4:08 left in the third here. Austin will go to the box there. We're going to have Kalaji, Prouty, Stricker, and Laurent out there.
Let's go. No breakaways. Let's go, Wolfpack.
And looks like Bauman will take the face-off here.
Shoot it.
This one gets pushed back to the Cottage Grove defenseman. He turns it back. Crosses ice there. A shot blocked there by Eagan. Pushed out by Kalaji up to center. Cottage Grove collects it. They get it up to center. Stricker tries to poke it free. Cottage Grove, a nice block there by Laurent to stop that shot. To the near side corner. Cottage Grove centers it. This one goes out to Titan. And now Cottage Grove trying to reset. They skate it. They center it. Pushed wide by Kalaji down behind the net. Laurent hard off the back of the other way. A shot that goes wide by Cottage Grove. 39 seconds left in the power play. And this one gets pushed on to McPherson. Pad save. Laurent again hard off the boards to the other side, far side point. Cottage Grove skates it in. Steered away by McPherson. And Bauman clears it all the way down. We'll have 11 seconds left on the power play here with 2:49 left in this one. All right, face-off will happen in the Eagan zone here. We got Rudolph, Sy, Prouty, and now here comes Klenner on. Cottage Grove wins the face-off to the point, to the other side. Shot deflected there by Klenner. Everett Sy in there. A wide. Klenner comes up with it. He's behind the net, off the boards. Cottage Grove keeps it deep. Rudolph's in there trying to muscle him out. And he's in there. Still a puck trying to get the... Rudolph gets it knocked down, and it's going to be just on. And the power play is over. 2:18 left in this one. 37 shots for Cottage Grove, 17 for Eagan. Decide to take this face off here. This one comes out to Bo. He can't clear it out. Cottage Grove with a quick shot. Steered away by McPherson. Prouty to the near side. Boards off the boards. Up and out. Here comes Klenner. He dumps it deep. Sai with the forecheck. Bo over there to help out. Back the other way for Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove behind the net. Pass up to the far side corner. Ooh, nice deflection there by Klenner. Oh! Prouty falls down. A backhand that gets popped over. Back to the point for Cottage Grove. Shot deflected off Eagan player to the far side corner. Jimmy tries to take a poke. Everett's over there. And this one's high and wide all the way to the other side. And this one gets over to Prouty. He tries to get it over to Donahue. Donahue pushes it over to Bauman. Or Austin, I'm sorry. Back down to the corner. Prouty has it. Off the side rail there. It went up to the glass on the shelf there. Puck's loose. Donahue pokes it, but not out. Step in, shot. Save McPherson. 51 seconds left. We're going to have Bauman, Kalashi, and Rudolph come on. Beckett and Titan in the back here. This one gets pushed up to Kalashi. Titan up to Kalashi. To Rudolph. A shot by Kalashi, steered away by Cottage Grove. It's Titan back. He tries to get it off the boards. Centered by Cottage Grove. Steered aside by McPherson. Turned back by Bauman. He pushes it to the sideboards. And that's going to be out of the zone. And that one gets pushed to the far side for Cottage Grove. A centering, a shot, just wide. And that'll be it for the end of the third period.
Thank you.